Hooray, hooray for the final end of the month almost. And I'll tell you what, Memorial Day weekend coming up on Monday, and this is going to be one of the busiest weekends of the year. Thanks for joining me for today's edition of Jim Wilson's Fishing News Network.com FNN, and I'll tell you what, we are getting ready. We're down here at Captain Anderson's Marina today, as you can see, because next weekend, June 1st, Saturday, is the opening day for red snapper season here, and we've been waiting all year for it. In the meantime, we've got plenty of good fishing coming up this weekend, but I do want to remind you that with Monday being the holiday, every marina location is going to be jammed up. So if you're planning to be on the water, be there early and be sure you check all your equipment, because the Marine Patrol, the FWC, the Coast Guard, everybody is going to be out looking to make sure that you haven't overlooked anything. So it's a lot easier to be safe to begin with than have to end up paying a ticket. But it's so great to be joining you again this morning. We've got a great show coming up because, as you can see, we're here at Captain Anderson's Marina. Right behind me, the Captain Anderson party boat. And, of course, I think they may already be booked up for this coming, not this weekend, but next weekend, June 1st and 2nd, because those are the opening days of the snapper season, as we said. But they've got plenty of fishing days after that. They're a 10-hour trip. They leave at 7 o'clock in the morning. They get back at 5 o'clock in the afternoon. And when you see today's edition with fishing on the Captain Anderson for the last year, you're going to see how much fun it is to get your money's worth and have a great time on a great boat with a great crew. So that's what's going to be coming up. In the meantime, let's don't forget about our tides, because we're still on that almost full moon, and we've got some great tides, and they're all high later in the day and low coming in. Our best fishing tides, we've been getting good fishing reports on some king mackerel, Spanish mackerel. We even heard of some blackfin tuna being caught, but those have come and go. If you can find some hardtails, and there are plenty of those out there right now, you can get them on sabiki rigs and other things. Go out on the offshore wrecks, and you're going to be finding amberjack hanging out around there. You may still even find a cobia on the wrecks, but as far as a run for cobia, that's pretty well done for the season. The big bluefish, they're still around. We haven't seen any. I hate to tell the truth and tell you that last Saturday I went out with my friend Mel. We had live bait, we trolled, we did everything we were supposed to do right, and we never caught a fish. I don't feel that bad, because I looked at a lot of boats and I never saw any of them catching a fish. And of course, don't forget about our friends out at Tanya's Garden. As you know, I do all the cooking in our house and all the grocery shopping. Pat does all the heavy lifting with her teaching of blind and visually impaired students. Tanya's has got the best stuff in right now, the freshest greens, all the beans, everything you're looking for. It's just like going to the farm and picking it yourself. And the prices are so much lower, 39 cents a pound for bananas. Tanya's Garden, right out there on Highway 77, just before you get to Haney Vocational School. And again, our friends at AMW Trailers, they're wondering why I haven't picked up my new trailer for my 17-foot square back canoe. But I've had some medical issues, and I'll be going out there to get that and get on the water pretty soon with it. I'm not a great kayaker. I know they're fun, but I fit better in a canoe, and that's what I'm going to be using to get up into some of these backwater places, because I know that canoes work, and I know how good they are. So let me just tell you that right now, stay tuned, because right after this break, we're going to be coming up with fishing on the Captain Anderson, this boat right behind me, last year. So you'll get an idea of the fish you can catch and the fun you can have. And it's so easy. It leaves at 7 o'clock in the morning, gets back at 5 in the afternoon. It's a 10-hour trip. And, of course, if you want a half day, you can go in the North Star with Jerry Anderson on that one. And that's a great boat. And then they've got the Hall Queen Fleet here and so many other boats to choose from, a whole charter fleet here of boats. So Captain Anderson's Marina is the place to come to go and fish. Now, we're going to wrap up today's show. Hey, my friend, you boy, Cajun boy, you know, I've been down there to Generette, Louisiana. I went to my first Cafe Dodo down there. When I was a 16-year-old, I went to Generette, Louisiana to go duck hunting, and they took me to a Cafe Dodo. Woo! I tell you what, them Cajun women, I ain't never seen nothing like that. You imagine a 16-year-old boy, and you talk about them cougars today? Woo! Woo! Talk about them cougars. Well, we're going to have Troy and Boudreaux, the swamp people, and had a chance to visit with them when they were over at Bayou Bill's Crab House. It was so much fun. These guys are a blast. So we've got a great show today, so stay tuned, and it'll all be coming back right after this break.
For everything you need on or off the water, visit the Panama City and St. Andrews Marinas. Both locations provide you with easy access boat slips, ramps, fuel, bait, and tackle. Come visit our ship stores and see our unique nautical gifts and clothing, or just relax with a cool drink and grab a snack while watching the boats come in.
Don't forget that Mariner on your shopping list. Come by and see our unique nautical gifts, cards, and clothing at Panama City or St. Andrews Marina. Call 872-7272 for more information.
Meet Henson Hindenburg, king of the road at Baytown Tire, 2609 West 15th Street, just before the curve. For 20 years, he's taken care of your cars, trucks, and commercial vehicles. Baytown Tire carries tires including Michelin, Yokohama, BF Goodrich, and Uniroyal. A new set gets free rotation every 6 months. Alignment is done on the latest digital equipment, and his diagnostic can read all your computer info for proper repairs. All his service folks are ASE certified. Give him a call today at 873-8900.
Hi folks, Larry Lee here at Coin and Bullion Reserves. The Swiss government has requested that the Federal Reserve return to it all of the gold bullion which it has long had deposited at Fort Knox. Do they know something you and I don't? Well, I think I do know. And I think it may be time for you to consider buying some gold and silver too. And no one will sell you gold and silver cheaper than Coin and Bullion Reserves. And you can take that to the bank.
Coin and Bullion Reserves.
When was the last time you took a few minutes out of your busy schedule to enjoy the simple things? The wide open spaces, the uncharted territory, the moments that seem to stick with you for a lifetime. Well, what are you waiting for? Half hitch. Get out there.
Need a storage shed, pole barn, or garage? Who do you call? Two-time site-built buildings. They come completely prefabbed with aluminum siding and 3/4-inch floors. Constructed on your property by James McConnell and his crew. With no middleman, his prices is lower, and with easy payment terms. Here's my 12-foot by 20-foot shed that went through a 3-foot gate and anchored like a mobile home. He's been building here for 15 years. See the samples at 3822 Highway 98 in Springfield, and call today at 850-257-5729. When you want your lawn to go from this to this, you need to call Leroy Dennis and his helper Bill Grimes. They can do it in one day. Not only that, but Leroy offers discounts to seniors and active and former military. He and his partner can handle any commercial jobs. Don't wait to give them a call at 358-6696. Guess what? If you aren't satisfied, I'll pay for it myself. Don't delay. Call the experts now and look great tomorrow. All right, here we go. Fishing on the Captain Anderson, and I tell you what, wait till you see some of these fish that these young kids and everybody else have. It's just the perfect way to go because they provide all the bait, all the tackle, and you don't have to have a license if you're from out of state or anywhere else. They just celebrated 60 years last year, so I can guarantee you, you're going to have fun and get your money's worth. So come on and come aboard with us, and let's go fishing. There comes a little white snapper. Another double beeliner. Reel him on up. Just swing him on over. Yeah. Hold up your triggerfish for me. There you go. Here we come. She's got another pair. It. That's the way, pump it up.
Never vein snapper and white snappers. What number are you, buddy? You 52 and 53?
Yeah. See any color yet?
Not yet.
good?
Yeah.
Red snapper? Oh, red grouper, good for you. It looks legal too. Hey, that's what we're looking for.
Hey, baby.
Red grouper coming. Those are not legal any size right now, so we'll have to throw it back. White snapper, hold that one up. Looks good. Here's a straw. Oh, swing it around for me. It's a nice red snapper, but unfortunately we got to throw it back. We got a beeliner. Here. Oh, looks like another beeliner coming. Oh, might be a little bigger. Yeah. There, double beeliner and white snapper. Yeah, another one coming back here. What do we got on over here?
Trigger.
Red grouper?
Triggerfish.
Oh, triggerfish. Looks like a pretty good sized one.
Jim, right here.
Oh, Melvin, you got a fish on. Oh, a nice, oh, what, that is a nice trigger. Bring it around here so I can get a video on it. Yeah, good trigger. What do we got, Melbourne? What do you got?
You got one too, baby.
Get him on up there, Melbourne.
You have two of them.
Reel him in.
He's got a double one. Two of them.
Whoa, whoa, oh my gosh. Two.
Watch the hook, baby.
I am.
Is that gonna be on the TV show?
Yes.
That's it!
There's my friend Mel with his. There's a nice family group that came in with a big catch.
Guys, look this way. Ready? 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna take a couple. Hold on. I'm gonna take a couple more. Hold it up.
Names?
Oliver.
From where?
Scottsboro, Alabama.
Fantastic, guys. Great trip.
Yeah, Springer. Ross, I'm Ross Springer. I'm Will Hug.
Speak up. Okay, where are y'all from?
Tuscaloosa, Alabama.
Okay. Now look at these fish. Look at the grouper he caught. Oh my gosh. You think y'all got enough?
Yes, sir.
Did you have fun? All right, here we go out to Bayou Bill's at Crab House. And I tell you what, those Cajun boys, they are fun. Come on and join us for a wrap up on today's show. Well, you know, in June we have our big free fishing day where the kids get a free rod and reel down at the Panama City Marina.
All right.
So you be sure and come, and I'll be there with my little dogs.
All right. Thank
And
you.
you get up here so you can meet these two
on in here,
Cajun
boys.
boys.
All right,
All right,
y'all
today?
get in here.
Look, we're gonna smile pretty, okay?
Look at Mr. Elizabeth over there.
Yeah.
Cheese.
Why you didn't bring your girlfriend with you?
You like Mr. Troy, and you came over here to get away from her, huh? You came over here to get away from her.
Hey, we want each one of these.
All right.
There you
Thank
go.
you. Say thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome, boys.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Saturday morning, 5:30, Channel 13.
All right. We'll watch that.
Yes, sir.
All right, buddy. Nice to meet you, man.
This is my friend Jimmy.
I guess it's okay to put in a plug for the TV show.
Jimmy, how you do, buddy?
He works in the exotic.
a living doing
Yeah, look at that on
That might have been the
nine.
Loch Ness right there.
That's awesome.
Look at this. Yeah.
Oh man, we got to get them. We got to get you on TV.
No, I got a couple presents for you. Keep in touch with them.
Well, come on around here. Hey, come around and let them see him on TV. Jim Wilson.
Hey, Jim. Jimmy Wiz.
Nice to see you, Jimmy.
Good to see you.
All right, buddy?
Yeah, hey,
Nice to
bro.
meet you.
Good to see you.
Yeah, that's a nice bed, Jim. I like
Yeah.
that.
Oh yeah.
There's something hanging in the shop for you guys.
All
You know,
right,
that's
Jimmy
one of my
Wiz.
girls. I got a couple other ones. She's cute, so
All right.
maybe put it on the toolbox or put it by the boat. Just keep it away from your wife, you know. This is,
You play the flute?
I do, and there's a couple
Let us hear
CDs.
you. Let us hear you, Jimmy.
All right,
Yeah.
let's jam out a little bit.
Yeah, man, I like you.
Hey man.
Awesome.
Give him a big hand.
Monsieur Jimmy Wayne.
Yeah.
Shoot him, Jimmy.
No, you guys get in touch
You
with me.
did good.
I'd like to make you something out of some of your stuff sometime, man.
Yeah, man, that's nice.
Let's
But-
see your
but it's
gallon.
funny.
That's an alligator bag.
Now, you don't have...
Did you make it?
This was a Louisiana tag on this one.
Did you make it?
Yeah, I made it.
It could be one of my skins. Who knows?
I really think it probably
Turn around
was.
here and let's see the backside.
It was a 13-pounder anyway.
Ah, that's
Look at
nice.
that one.
I like that.
And are you from around here?
Yeah. You guys are in my backyard. I'm literally 100 yards from here.
Well, wait a minute.
It's kind of fun.
Not there. I'm from here. You know me, don't you?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sure, man. I've seen you for years.
Yeah.
That young fella, you seen him for years?
Yeah.
What the
Hey,
hell?
give me a picture with these guys. All right.
Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Shoot him, Jimmy.
All right. Good.
I'm not supposed to be hogging the camera.
Girls here for you. This is my wife. Come on over, Lily.
All right.
Susanna.
Thank you, Mr. Troy.
All right, buddy. Y'all take care, boys.
This your family?
Yeah.
Come on in with them. Hey, young lady, what's your
Hi,
name?
my name's Lindsay.
How
Hey,
you doing,
Lindsay.
sweetheart?
And how about this one?
Huh?
What's your name?
Summer.
All
Yeah.
right, keep an eye on the camera over there. And come on in and introduce yourself and your family, beautiful family. Let me move
I'm
over.
Patrick Matthews. This is my wife Susanna, my daughter Lindsay, and her best friend Summer.
All right.
Awesome. How you doing, Miss Susanna? You doing all right? Nice to meet you, Miss Summer. How you doing, sweetheart? You doing okay? You're doing all right. Y'all don't be scared of Mr. Jimmy. He don't bite.
And don't be scared of them Cajun. They're not.
And even though he bites you, he ain't got no more teeth, so he can't hurt you.
Ready for a picture? 1,
Hey, you.
2, 3.
Oh.
All right.
Well, listen, gentlemen, I'm not going to hog the camera here anymore, but what a pleasure to have you in Panama City.
All right.
What a pleasure for me to have you on my TV
Appreciate
show.
it, buddy. Thank you.
And you all stay with us because we got more of today's edition coming right up after this break.
Hi folks, Larry Lee here at Coin and Bullion Reserves. The Swiss government has requested that the Federal Reserve return to it all of the gold bullion which it has long had deposited at Fort Knox. Do they know something you and I don't? Well, I think I do know. And I think it may be time for you to consider buying some gold and silver too. And no one will sell you gold and silver cheaper than Coin and Bullion Reserves. And you can take that to the bank.
Coin and Bullion Reserves.
Meet Henson Hindenburg, king of the road at Baytown Tire, 2609 West 15th Street, just before the curve. For 20 years, he's taken care of your cars, trucks, and commercial vehicles. Baytown Tire carries tires including Michelin, Yokohama, BF Goodrich, and Uniroyal. A new set gets free rotation every 6 months. Alignment is done on the latest digital equipment, and his diagnostic can read all your computer info for proper repairs. All his service folks are ASE certified. Give him a call today at 873-8900.
The Captain Anderson makes fishing a breeze. There's a galley on board, and your comfortable trip is all-inclusive. Rod, reel, tackle, bait, and your fishing license. The traditional all-day trip from 7 to 5 p.m. Come aboard the Captain Anderson for a relaxing day of bottom fishing. There's plenty of room, so bring the whole family. It's a whopping big adventure, and that's no fishtail. The Captain Anderson is located at Captain Anderson's Marina, where the fish are always biting and the kids are always smiling. Please call for cruise schedules.
When was the last time you took a few minutes out of your busy schedule to enjoy the simple things? The wide open spaces, the uncharted territory, the moments that seem to stick with you for a lifetime. Well, what are you waiting for? Half hitch. Get out there.
Need a storage shed, pole barn, or garage? Who do you call? Two-time site-built buildings. They come completely prefabbed with aluminum siding and 3/4-inch floors. Constructed on your property by James McConnell and his crew. With no middleman, his prices is lower, and with easy payment terms. Here's my 12-foot by 20-foot shed that went through a 3-foot gate and anchored like a mobile home. He's been building here for 15 years. See the samples at 3822 Highway 98 in Springfield and call today at 850-257-5729. When you want your lawn to go from this to this, you need to call Leroy Dennis and his helper Bill Grimes. They can do it in one day. Not only that, but Leroy offers discounts to seniors and active and former military. He and his partner can handle any commercial jobs. Don't wait to give them a call at 358-6696. Guess what? If you aren't satisfied, I'll pay for it myself. Don't delay. Call the experts now and look great tomorrow. That's just the hangars, the big ones up there. Y'all enjoy your trip today.
We enjoyed it really nice. We had a
Catch
good
a bunch
time.
of fish?
We did. We caught a bunch of
That's
fish.
great.
Limited snack.
Ladies?
Great.
Catch a lot of fish?
A lot of fish.
Hey, this is Nason Crump. And Nason, did you catch any fish?
Yes, I did.
How big? Show me. How big is your biggest? Oh, usually your hand's a little bigger than that. Hold them up. Did you have fun?
Yeah, I did.
Glad you came along.
There, that's my son. He's a 7th generation.
Yeah, no, I just met him on there, and he was taking care of us.
He's a 7th generation.
Yeah, he's good man.
26!
They call our number.
3.
48!
There's some big fish. Look at the snappers, groupers.
48!
There's my amberjack.
52. go.
Many people catching fish. Where is it? Still coming.
Good short.
I sense that there's a little size on this one.
14.
Where's your fish?
We got all tangled up.
Oh no. Am I going to see this fish soon?
No.
It just refuses to come up.
Still there.
Looks like you're doing everything right. Got hook up down there, looks pretty good. Still coming. I see a little bit of fish. I'd say it looks like a snapper, pretty good size one. Yeah, it's a huge triggerfish. You got him hooked by the, you want to gab him or you want to try to get him on? All right. Big triggerfish coming on board. Wow, look at that. That's a monster. Nice red snapper.
Well, folks, that's it for today, but thank you so much for watching, and we'll be looking forward to seeing you next weekend, because I guarantee you I'll be fishing out for some of those red snapper this week, and we'll be bringing you our own vision of how it is to catch the red snapper. Thanks for watching.